Look who's here. We're so glad. Let's get started. We'll show you how we assembled the IKEA LINANÄS. The first thing we did was unbox everything to ensure we have everything we need. Here are the parts we're working with: the backrest frame, the seat frame, the backrest cushion and cover, the armrest, and the hardware and the legs. Everything we needed to assemble the couch was included in the packaging. We laid out the nuts and bolts and screws beforehand, and we made sure that everything was in a place where we can easily grab it while assembling. For the first step, you need the longer of the two metal screws. Now, grab the two armrests and lay them side by side, and we're going to start screwing in these screws, as you can see here. We screwed in with our hands and left about 8 through 10 millimeters of extra space. Do not flush all the way. This will impact a future step. Next, take the threaded pin screw, and we want to insert this side of the screw into the designated holes. This screw requires twisting to secure, and twist until you hit the barrier that stops it from twisting more. Now, this is how the armrests are looking like before going into the next step. This is how we did step 3 with only one person. First, we grabbed our step stool and slid it under one end of the couch to provide stability. Next, we're grabbing the armrest, and we're going to have to align the holes to the base of the couch. Notice how the black strip of the armrest is on the top for this step. Some patience, but the holes line up pretty well. To get securing, take one steel washer and one table nut and put it in that order into the screws from the armrest. Begin twisting to secure, and then take the sofa tightening tube wrench, I believe that's what it's called, and that's going to secure it extra tight and twist until it doesn't twist anymore. Now let's do the same to the other screw. Leverage with your thumb and twist. Now we'll move on to the other side of the frame. We slid the step stool out from underneath and then began connecting the armrest as before. Like before, we placed the steel washer, then the table nut, and used the tightening tube wrench to finish securing. Next, we're going to add the corner bracket where indicated. One hole goes up and one hole goes horizontal. Make sure the holes on the bracket match the orientation of the holes on the couch. The vertical side of the bracket hole will be aligned with the armrest. When we first did this step, the bracket did not reach the armrest, and we had to adjust as needed. It's helpful for us to first secure the screws with our hand to ensure the brackets were fitting, and then to go in with the Allen wrench with the long end. We repeated the step to the other end of the couch. We went back and did a final twist once we knew that both brackets fit. Now we're going to secure the legs. Grab the designated screw and place it into the leg so that you can find the hole in the couch. We made sure to tighten securely and then repeated the step for the other 3 legs. Next, we located the central bar and turned it as indicated. To turn the sofa over, we used 2 people and carefully placed it on its legs. This is the method we would use if we only had one person and how to flip it over. Almost there, now let's assemble the metal backrest frame. We made sure the curved parts were positioned correctly and that the connectors on the backrest section are facing upwards. Align the connectors with the holes in the backrest sections, and then insert the screws through the connectors and into the holes in the backrest sections. Secure the screws with the Allen wrench, and then flipped it over and did the same steps for the other side. Now, locate the cover for the backrest and unzip the cover to fully open it. Take the pillow and put it inside of the backrest cover, making sure the curve of the pillow matches the curve of the cover. Now, we're taking the backrest frame and making sure the curves are still aligned and inserting into the cover. Make sure the corners of the frame are inside of the cover, but the slots on the side are still peeking out. Everything will be a really snug fit, but it will be able to zipper up. As you can see, the lip of the cover will cover this part. Now let's attach the back frame to the couch. These screws are going to fit into the slots on the back frame. Make sure the slots are peeking out. You're going to slide in the pieces together at an angle. Carefully lower the backrest into the designated slots on the back of the sofa. We did one side first and then made sure we could get the other side in. This step did take us multiple attempts. Now pull the lip over to cover this part of the couch, secure the Velcro, and this is it. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for our review.
So overall, for recommending this couch based off of assembly difficulty, if your heart is set on this couch, I wouldn't sway not to get it. Just be prepared that the end part can be a bit frustrating.
The end part can be a bit frustrating, but with our tutorial, you will save time in the beginning from the mistakes that we do. Consider this couch, this tutorial will really help make it a lot easier because, full disclosure, this is our third time assembling and it went way smoother this time, so it'll be like that for you this time.
The first time. Yeah, our third time will be your first time.
Let me write that down. Our third time is your first time.
Our third time is your first time. Well, hopefully we took out a lot of frustration for you guys at the end of it, even with the back being, you know what, that you feel empowered, you feel so confident, and you can enjoy your piece of furniture and not want to pull your ear out beforehand.
Exactly. You've gotten this far and let us know how you liked it and how it went for you.
Bye.
Bye. Look, I don't know, it's like, oh,